Hey, what's up, guys? Good to see everybody in the stream. Thanks for joining. Shaking things up a little bit tonight. Not your normal flight stream tonight. We're going to be doing something artistic, if you will. And I've been meaning to do this for a while. And tonight I'm going to start work. Well, I have already started working on it, and I'm going to work on it a little bit more tonight. Oh, I love the Challenger, man. It's one of my favorite planes for sure. That's for sure. Probably this and the SR-20 are my two favorites, although I go back and forth. But M9, how you doing? MK, SimPilot, Blazing. Who else did I miss? Who did I miss here? Andy, M9, SimPilot. Thanks for joining, guys. I appreciate it. And yeah, so I started working on this already a little bit today, as you can see. I got a little bit of a design going. I wanted the red tail and the red tips, and I put this little design here on the wing that sort of like gave it it actually looks really cool when it's on the runway. It's kind of a sloping design, and put the numbers, the registration numbers on there. But I've been debating on where to put the logo. You know, first I tried a really big logo across here, kind of like interlaced with the windows, but it just didn't look right. So I can't do a big, huge logo, which is something I'd really like to do. So I'm going to do a smaller logo, but I'm not sure if I like it where it is. But I want to find a place for the logo before I start striping up the plane itself. But so this is where I have so far. Now these are actually the engine covers. For some reason, when you're doing design or when you're using PlaneMaker, they come up, and can't get rid of them. But that's okay. If I'm going to do any detail in this, I'll figure out how to get rid of those. I guess they're probably, because I've only got. Let me see here. I've got this file and this file. Are these the covers there? Let me just see here. Yeah, I guess these are the covers right here. Those are the covers. So for some reason they come up. I'm not sure how to remove them. Maybe there's a way to do that in PlaneMaker. I have to figure that out. But in any event, you put the logo above the windows, over the door. Just yeah, I agree with. I'm not happy with the way it is right now over the door like that. You put it up here, right? See the different VRA on the stabilizer. Actually, on the tail, I'm going to put that VRA right up here. I'll put VRA. But over the window next. So we'll play around with that a little bit. But theme's going to be the red and white. And what's really nice about this Challenger is if you go on the org and search paint kit for Challenger, a white paint kit comes up, and it's an older file, but it works fine. I contacted the developer in this before I started working on it. This works fine, and it's actually let me show you. See right here, it's actually the PSD files. So for Photoshop, which is nice, you could do glow effects and stuff at night. You can save the night versions and stuff like that. So it's very nice to have. So just check it out. It's on the org if you're interested in doing a livery for this puppy. So that's a nice start. So you can start with a blank slate, which is what I did. Over the window next to the door, window, right? If you're my grandpa. So under the cockpit. Yeah, nah, it can't be. That's not going to be big enough. I'm not sure I like it there. How about under the window? That's what I was thinking. Under the window. So by the way, I'm not going to be playing music this stream because if I do, then once it's put up on Twitch, you won't be able to hear anything because it'll block everything out. But I'm going to be listening to music you guys can't hear it. So put on your favorite music and go from there. So anyway, so let's see, just take a look at both sides here. Yeah, I think over the window is the place for it. I think over the window. So let's monkey with that a little bit. So let me get back to this guy here. All right, I'm going to delete this guy. Well, I think I could make it a little bigger than that. So let me go. Not quite that big, but I could probably go. Because that's the top of the door, so this line right here is the top of the door. So if I can, I want to have a little white space. So probably the V, like right in the middle of the window like that. Yeah, it's not that sophisticated. So let's just take a look at that. So let me save that. Nice thing about this, working with this plane, Playmaker uploads it super fast, which is nice. So we go here and go. All right, so let's see what that looks like. I think that's the jam right there. What do you think? Is that the jam? Maybe a little smaller? I think a little smaller so it's not much on the... It's kind of on the top there. Yeah, right. I agree with you. Slightly too stretched vertically. So let's do this. Let's go here. Make it a little smaller. And we want that V. I want that V right pointing in the middle of that first window. And like that. Crap. Alright, let me just see here. Let's just see. Let's go to export. Did I do this already? I forget. I was doing something else. Alright, let's do that. Go to Playmaker. Open her up. That's better. I think it's still a little too big. Is that even with the window? I guess it is. Let's try that. I think that'll do. Yeah, at least we know that's where we're going to put it. For sure. I agree that's the best place for it. So let me get that other one situated. Get rid of this guy. Delete. I'm going to duplicate this guy. And let's rotate him. Alright, so we're going above, and we want the N right in the middle of the window, and probably about there. Let's see how that looks. All right. Okay, that looks good. I think that's the jam right there. All right, so that's us right there. All right, good. So next we got to do the stripe, and I'm thinking I want to do a wave just like this one, the same kind of wave, but start here and kind of like, I don't know. Let's just play with it. We'll do this side first. All right, so we're gonna go. Let me just save this. That's saved. All right, so let's go to the paint tool. I mean the pen tool. I think we're gonna start like in the middle of. I'm going to try to go with a contour a little bit and then maybe take it up through the window and out to here. So it'll be from like here up to there. We don't want to interfere with the logo. So start here. Go to there. 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 All right, now this is all experimental. Okay. So the main thing is to make this look smooth. So I'll probably have too many lines here. No, I don't like that. I think we do. Gotta do less. We gotta go here, then here, then here, then here, something like that. One of the wings are 23. So let me just see here. this guy. Can I do that? Yeah. Let me do this. Oops. Flyboy, how you doing? Do something like that. Oops. See, that's kind of cool. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. Yeah. I agree. The question is, let me just try something here. So I'm going to duplicate this. Actually, I probably should make this wider. So I'm going to make it like... Got to think of it like, you know, a little bit down the road, like as I Yeah, I think I need more white between below the window like that. So let me. Yeah, I'm not wild about that anyway. Not wild about that. I was thinking about putting a pattern on it, like you search for let's see, what kind of pattern? Like something like this. Or like this. Well, just see something here. Like some sort of like a mesh kind of pattern. Like a faded. Just something underneath to kind of make it look cool. Almost like that. Tessellation. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm just thinking like a burlap kind of. That's a little too small. Let's see something here. Let's go. Let me just pull this in here and drop it in there. Nope. It doesn't work. So let me save this image. So let me go to the desktop. Okay, that's the image right there. Come on, man. See, what I'm thinking is like have like a pattern like this on the background. I mean, you could in effect do it because this fuselage is like one piece, you know. Mm-hmm. Let me just do a couple and see what it looks like. Are you kidding me? It's not repeating. I guess I could do this. Let me get in here. Yeah, I'm not sure I like that. Let's just take a look. I'm sure I don't think I'm going to like it, but let's just take a look. Yeah, that looks kind of funky. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. Looks kind of cool, actually. What do you think? Just along the fuselage, not the wings. Just along the fuselage. All right, opinions. What do you think? You guys hear me? You guys listening? It looks like a fishnet stocking. You could fade it after the cockpit. Yeah. For some reason it's all screwed up here, though. See right here? Because of the way it's folded over. Oh, that would be a bear to line up. Yeah, it's gonna be a bear. Because right there you can see it's just... It kind of looks cool up here, though. I like the way that looks. That looks pretty cool. All right. We're scrapping that idea. What about on the tail, though? Hold on. Let me just let me take one of these. Oops. Delete. Let's go to the tail. Let's take a look at the tail. Oh, crap. I don't know why it's not showing up. Here it is. See, it would be kind of cool. I think it would be kind of cool on the tail. Just to give the tail a little difference. What do we got here? All right, so let's keep it consistent. What I'm going to do is line the edge up with the back of the tail like that. So let's do that. Okay. Then we'll take another one. I'll clean this up later, but I just want to kind of see what it's going to look like. Oh, that'll be screwed up because this piece will be screwed up, right? Yeah. Let's just take a look at this. Well, maybe I just do. Let's just take a look. I think this is going to be a multi-part series because there's a lot of decisions to make. Yeah, see, I would have to line up. I'd have to line that up. All right, we're getting rid of that. Might be kind of cool. It would take some lining up of the tail piece, but might be kind of cool to do that. So let's think. We'll remember that when we're going to do the tail. I think we're going to keep this all white background though. All right, back to the line. All right, let me just go down here. All right, I'm going to redo this. We're going to go here. 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 And there. Okay, and we're going to take this guy and smooth him out. Something like that. Okay. I like that better. I'm not sure where it should start though. I don't know if it should start where I have it. Too many lines though. I mean, maybe just go for solid color. Like red down here, red below down here. Right, let me see what's this piece here, these pieces here. That's this stuff. Right? So this should be red. Let's do this. Crap, that's not what I want. Alright, let's get in here. All right, let's see what that looks like. Interesting. Start paint here. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that's the wrong thing. That's not what I was going for. Okay. Well, look at that though. That looks pretty cool. The fishnet stocking tail. All right, I'm not throwing that out yet, but we just did the wrong piece here. So let's get rid of this thing. Delete. What is the undercarriage? Let's see. Is it over here? I guess so. Let me just see what happens here. I just want to see what this looks like, if I got the right place or not. Yep, that's it. That's the bottom. That's the bottom. Tell you what though, I'm liking that tail big time. Alright, I'm not wild about that. Let me go back to here, get rid of this. Alright, these should all move down here. Right? They should all move down there. Let's see where we are here. Okay, so We got our tips. We got our elevator and tail. We're going to do the fishnet on the tail itself. Let me go here. Where's the tail? Alright, so this, let me get rid of this guy. Diamonds go here. And we're going to go probably bigger is better. You guys are quiet tonight. Are you guys with me? Am I still streaming? I don't see anybody chatting here. Nobody? Alright, let me just export that. Ah, you're getting ready to leave for work. Are you in the UK, I guess? MK? You see, I do like the way that tail looks, so we're going to consider that. Flying and watching. Nice. What are you flying, Blazing? What are you flying? Might be cool to have the diamond pattern on the tail and on the engines. If we can make that work. Alright, so I'm just not down with that stripe. I just think it looks too plain. Oh, you're 12 hours away. What are you? Oh, you're in Malaysia. Okay, yeah. I'm just not down with that stripe at all. The Challenger, of course, yeah. I don't know. I'm just not. I just don't. Maybe it should be black. Maybe it should be black. Oh, with the FMC. Okay, yeah. I still use the. I still upload. I still upload plans from SkyVector into it. I'm FMC challenged. Alright, I don't like the red on the bottom. You know, let me just look at something here. Virgin Atlantic is red, right? So Virgin. Images. Let's look at some of their planes here. How they do it. Okay, they wrap the whole tail in red. Engines red. A big Virgin Atlantic thank you across the whole windows. Virgin Atlantic across. These are big planes, right? So. Yeah, I wanted to do like a logo like that, but it just didn't work, you know. most of their planes are larger. Sweeping red stripe right up to the tail, yeah. Question is, where do I start it? That's the question. Let's look at Challenger liveries. I mean, I could go with the pure red tail and not have it just a red tail, no VRA on the end of it, on it at all. Here's a simple sweep, right? Tapered, it tapers, which is how I have to do it, right? I have to figure out how to do that. Here's another one with a sweep line. Goes right up to the tail like that. Pretty common. This has one there and then one that comes up here. Well, that's interesting. So hey, Puck Van Eck, how you doing? You know, Puck Van Eck, your name reminded me that the Devil's game is on. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, this one would be a bitch to do, though. I want to see something here. Let me see if I... Give me 1 second here, guys. All right. Yeah, it does look good, but that would be a bear to do. See, I don't want to get involved with striping that engine because that's going to be a pain in the ass. I mean, I'm not that talented, right? I'm kind of a hack. But that said, I mean, we can do something kind of cool here. All right, I'm not digging this. I'm not digging the stripe idea. I'm really not even digging the stripe on the wing idea, to tell you the truth. So I'm going to get rid of these. I'm going to like close these. Let's close these out for now. I got to move all these down. Oh, they're already down. Okay, so I want to go to, let me save that. Export. All right, I'm not digging. I'm not feeling this stripe. Just not feeling it. So let me remove that. And I think what I'm going to do is Maybe we'll do something where we go bottom of the fuselage. Devils are losing 2-1. Maybe we do something like, I don't know. Let me just think here. Let me think here. I kind of like that. We're gonna figure out how to do a tapered line. So, 'cause I kind of want to start here, right? And then we want to go to here, and then go along here. Nope. Go to here. Alright, so something like that. Okay. And then we're going to go Chili Willies. How you doing? Thanks for joining the stream, man. Appreciate it. I'm doing great, man. Trying to be creative. Sometimes it's not easy. Yeah, it's been crazy for me too. But like you said, you know. Chili, one of the X-Plane 11 P3D streamers. If you guys, I'm sure you guys have checked out his channel before. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, the red and black is the VR Aviation colors, man. See, that's looking better. It's a swooping like that. It's swooping. Maybe it's going to be a little bit wider, though. So let's go to stroke. Let's stroke this out to like 50. Ooh. 50. And this goes to, oh crap. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, red and black is the VR Aviation colors, man. If you ever get on FS Economy, Chile, you gotta fly for us, man. Got a nice group of people. Not as big as Snack Air, you know, the infamous Snack Air, but still pretty cool. Right, that's looking better. Maybe it should be a black stripe. See, I kind of like now. Now, see that can curve. That can curve right up to the tail. And maybe I can give it a red nose. I think it's got to come down a little bit here. Damn it. You bought a you bought a Nintendo Switch. Nice. Yeah, my daughter wants one of those. And secretly I wanted to check it out too, but all right. I'm kind of liking this. I'm kind of liking this. So this is 50. So if we duplicate this and we make this one black, but we make it a lot smaller. Let's just see what that looks like. That sucks, man. It sucks. It's like frustrating. You want to get it and you know it's there and you can't get your hands on it. That sucks, man. Oh, kind of like that. What do you think? Now, it might be kind of hard to line up that black when we go back to the tail. But Yeah, it's because it's because there's it's not important to them. The mailroom. I'm assuming you mean at school, right? The mailroom is just not important to them. What do you think, guys? And then it can come down a little bit. Yeah, no, listen, Chili's worked his way up to be a partner, which is awesome. Not easy to be a Twitch partner. He streams his butt off. And he's got a great stream. Very informative, a lot of fun to watch, so make sure you check him out. I'm sure he mentions me in his stream too. But in any event, all right, let's do a little experiment here. Because I am kind of liking that stripe, and I don't think it needs to be any thicker, although it could be. I kind of like the way it hugs there, like that. We'll get one side done, and then hopefully we'll be able to line up the other side the same way. So then what we're going to do is we're going to basically come up here and just kind of end it over here. We'll end it like right here. Yeah, it's probably closed right now, right? So you can't go. All right, so that's that, and then the tail piece was this guy right here, right? So this is going to be interesting. So that's kind of how it ends. Oh, I guess I can do this. I guess I can group these and move here. Oops. Oh, crap. That's how we want it, like that. Now, why doesn't... why isn't it show when I go here? Just ungroup and see what happens. Nope, you gotta be here. Alright, so if I do that, now I want to do a short one. So I'm going to duplicate this. Oh, crap. And this is going to be coming from... I guess this is the top. So we're going to have to line this up with that right there. This is going to be interesting. I'm sure we can do it. Shorten this up here a little bit. Let's just see what that looks like. I'm sure it's going to be wrong. Okay, it's a little off, but that's the idea. So we want to move it, let me just see here. Down, I guess. For me, it's just trial and error. I don't know if there's any better way to do it. It's just trial and error trying to get these things lined up. All right, so we're getting a little better there. Ooh, I don't like how that blobs like that, though. That's not cool at all. That is not cool at all. Oh, I think I know why. All right, so this is 50. What did I do here? 50. So this is 50 and 16, right? 50 and 16. All right, so let's just remember that. So let's put this up here. Let me get rid of this guy. Because we're going to do this like this. We're going to go... Is there a way we could just end the line like... I guess we could just do... I guess we could... There you go. Square cap. There you go. That's what we want. Oh crap. And this cap can be rounded, I guess. Oh, I guess you can. You got to do it one or the other. All right, we'll go with that. This way. Crap. All right, let me just see what that looks like here. So complicated. I guess what I could do is I could just come... so high up. Just... Chili, what are you studying in school? Are you in aviation? Are you going into aviation? Is that your plan, or just curious? Aviation. I remember you saying that. That's pretty cool. All right, so my problem here is that I've got this. I want to disappear this behind the engine. That's what I want to do. So to do that, this side's got to come down to here. So go up to here and get back into this guy. Now, can I modify these points? I gotta ungroup. So let's just see here. This guy's got to come down. 2/3 here. So let's just see if I can do that. So I'm going to get rid of this guy. I'll redo him. Delete. No. Select. Alright, this is what I want. I want to click that guy and I want to move him down. So that he fades behind the engine. That's the easiest way to do it. Okay. That's exactly what I want. Just fade behind the engine. Just like that. Yeah, it's getting there. Alright, so that's going to fade behind the engine. And alright, so let me get my black line in here. Duplicate, and we're going to go to black, and we're going to make this 16 like that. And we're going to do this. I'm going to select both and go here, stroke, and we're going to cap the ends. Group. Oh, I gotta move this way a little bit. I think that's the move right there. Let's see. It's coming along. Like I said, this is going to be multiple sessions. This one's going to take some time. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty damn good. All right. Good. Then what I can do is, hopefully, I should be able to take this guy, copy him. Oops. Bring his ass down here. I'm just going to try, I'm going to flip this horizontally. And then I'm going to flip it vertically. How's this look now? Let's see. It's kind of on the upswing, so it's going to have to be... What did I say? 50? Get rid of this. Alright, we're going to do a new one. So we're going to do boom. We're going to go here to here. And we're going to go stroke, red. And we did 50, right? So that's good there. We're going to go here. We're going to move this down. There. And let's just see how that looks. Remember, when you're doing this, you got to make sure whatever you do, you can duplicate it on the other side easily. Otherwise, it's because you save some of the time. The setup on the first side is the hardest, and then you have to save some time. All right, so if I can, no, it's got to swoop more. Let's do this. Well, that's interesting. I think we got to do this. That's not what I want. We got to do this. This. Nope. Let's check that out. All right, I think I got it just about right. Just got to move it down a little bit. It's going to kind of end abruptly, but oh well. Maybe we could do something about that later. All right, so I'm going to move this down. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A little bit more. Well, too much. Thank you, Mr. Aviation. It's getting there. It needs a little work. It's getting there. My theory on liveries is less is more. All right, we're almost there, baby. Almost there. 1, 2, 3. Now the question is, once I do this, how hard is it going to be able to duplicate on the other side? Well, thanks for the follow, Mr. Aviation. I appreciate that. That is just about got it. It's got to come out one, come down one. You're new to Twitch, awesome. Do you fly X-Plane 11? All right, boys and girls, I think that just about has it there. Now we're ending a little bit abruptly, although I could probably bring that a little closer to... Hey, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm going to bring it right to there. Now I'm going to duplicate... Where is it? What? Oh, this shouldn't be part of that group. Get that out of there. What did I do here? This should not be part of this group. Get that out of there. All right, that's the group, and then this is its own thing. All right, cool. So now we're going to duplicate this. We're going to make it 9 points. No, 16. Sorry, 16. And stroke goes to black. And hopefully, just hopefully, we'll have a nice, perfectly lined up stripe. Let's just see here. To X-Plane Mobile, gotcha. That's a fun program. I have that on my my iPad. Ooh. When I'm in the car, my wife is driving or something, I'll what do you think, man? Looks pretty cool. I think that looks pretty damn cool. What do you think? I'm loving that. I'm liking that. Now, what about the nose? Is the nose just black? You think the nose is black? I think the nose is black. Where's the nose? I think the nose is black. Well, you gotta wait. We gotta wait, man. I got a long way to go before you start screenshotting. But there you go. You could take a, if you want to take a quick screenshot, go ahead. But I got a long way to go. There you go. You can take a screenshot. All right, let me get back to working. So I'm gonna just try it with. I don't think the red nose would be good. I'm not wild about the red nose, but I think we have to. We got to finish this off somehow, and I could go right to the. But I think the way to do it is just have a red nose. I think. Let's see. So we're gonna go here. Oops. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go there. We're gonna go there. We're gonna go there. Just go around here. Fill black. I'm going to label this so I can remember what it is, because I'll probably change it. Export. Crap. Oh, it's old school, but it ain't bad. I think I like it, man. What do you think? Kind of looks cool, man. Oh, I lost my stripe over here. Why did I lose my stripe? Yeah, I think I'm digging the black nose cone. I think I'm digging that. It's kind of old school. But it kind of ties things together. Yeah, I like it. Just want to make sure of one thing, though. Okay. All right, so I think we're set on the side stripes. I mean, I could tweak with that later. If I can, tweak that later. But I'm good with that. I think I'm really good with that. All right, now the job of putting it on the other side. That's the tough part. So this one is, I always go pilot side. A long stripe. Pilot side. Short stripe. Okay, good. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate the long one. And this is going to be co-pilot side. Now, theoretically, all I should have to do here is do a vertical flip and get things lined up properly. But actually, let me do this. I think that's going to have it. Just slightly hitting that back window with a little bit of space between the black line and that back window. So like right here. Right there. I think that's good. So let's just check that out. Looks like it's smiling. I kind of like that, man. I like that. It's just ticking the bottom of the second window. I think it's got to come down one click. Let's just get here close and see. No, I think that's right on, man. I think that's right on. All right, let's go with the short one now. Duplicate, and we're going to call this co-pilot short stripe. And again, hold on. Theoretically, we should be able to just vertical flip, hit the shift key, move her up. Should be like right about there. But we'll check. Hey, Bug Eater, how you doing, man? Life is great. Okay, we got to move her down just a tad. Like that. That should be it. Let's just make sure that's... VR Aviation's doing really well. We've got a good month, over 3 million already. We've got almost half the month left, so it could be a record month for us. And that's got it. Beautiful. I mean, I could go in there and paint that by hand and kind of like, you know, taper it off. Yeah, I mean, if you like the smile, which I don't know. I think it's kind of cool looking. What do we think, guys? I think I'm going to do a New York Yankees Challenger. That'd be kind of cool. Wilson Pack Lockheed L1011 from Oakland to Seattle. Oh, cool. So you got me in the cockpit using using Oculus Rift and Dash to watch the stream in the cockpit. I was watching baseball last night. Pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. Happy Little Planes. What's that dude's name? Bob. What is his name? Bob. I used to watch him on PBS. What is his name? The artist. Yeah, I wish I could fly in real life myself. I mean, I've been in private jets before, but what is his name, dude? I know his picture. I know what he looks like. What's his name? It's Bob. What? Bob. I don't know, man, but I think I got to go with a diamond pattern on the back of that tail. I got to figure out a way to do that because that looks really cool. Bob Ross. Thank you, B2. Hello, B2. Thanks for joining the stream. Appreciate it. Good to see you. What do you think so far? Nice? Got the old school black nose cone. All right. All right, so I think I'm good with the stripe. I think I'm good with the logo. I think I'm good with the tips. The wings. What I was thinking on the wings is just to put the black and red stripe right down on, not on the leading edge, but just off the leading edge there. Just a very small black and red stripe. A red and a black, just to kind of highlight it a little bit. So something like this. Oh, you're 11 years old. Okay. Yeah, well, let me tell you, private planes are a lot of fun. They are definitely a lot of fun. Okay. Let me just see here. So. The playmaker is broken here. Let me just. That's the second time that's crashed on me tonight. Well, thank you, Bug Eater. It's getting there. It is getting there. No, I don't think it's $1 million. There's things like Wheels Up and NetJets now that. All right, MK, take care. Have a good day at work, and we'll catch you later. There are private jet services. I think it's like what I heard is like 5,000 a seat or 4 or 5,000 a seat, something like that. It depends on the plane. All right, so let me work on that leading edge again. I think I'm just going to do a line down that leading edge and see what that looks like. So let's go to here, and we'll get this guy here. We're going to go from there. Oh, let's do this. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's go here. Make sure that's right down the line there. All right, that should be good. All right, so let's go to red. And we're going to go we'll go 10. No. We'll go 12. Just like that. See what that looks like. Okay, there we got a nice little red accent. Nothing crazy. And we already have the gray there, so I don't think we need the black. Awesome. You want to be a pilot? Well, you know what? Flight simulation is the way to start, man. That's a great goal to have. It's an excellent goal to have. Learn everything you can now. There's some real. I'm sure you already know this, but there's some great videos on YouTube of pilots flying different types of planes. General aviation, jets. There's a guy named Premier Driver. I really like watching him. He drives the Premier 1 jet, which is pretty cool. There's Stevo Knievo. There's Mr. Aviation 101. I'm sure you've probably seen some of those guys on YouTube, but some great YouTube videos to check out. All right, so we're going to go with that, although I don't like the way. That line right there looks. Let me figure that out. I gotta do this again. I gotta do it again. Delete. We're going from here to there. Oh, cool. I kind of thought that. He's a great person to watch because he goes into some really nice detail. I like watching him. Is it Jason? Is that his name? Or I can't remember his name, but he's very, very good. Yeah, exactly. He flies the Skyhawk. All right, so I got to move that a little bit, and I get it lined up with that gray. So let me just do that. Okay, cool. That's pretty, maybe a little bit more. One more notch. Boom, boom. Yeah, he's very good. And watch Premier Driver. He's good too because he goes into detail. 505 Assassin, how you doing? Yeah, I'm working the pixels, man. Working the pixels. Thanks for joining the stream. Appreciate it. If you guys haven't hit that follow button, please do. Also, I've got a YouTube channel you guys might want to check out. Bambino Games. All right, that's lined up. And see, that's nice. A nice little red accent. That's all we need there. Because you got that gray there. You don't need the black. It's that nice little red accent. All right, let's get that on the other side now. Where is it? Oh, I gotta move it. I gotta move it down here. Okay, so let's duplicate that. And we're gonna move that. We should be able just to flip this vertically. Oh, no, I guess not. It's on a different angle. See if we can angle this into place here. Come on. That's just about got it. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just has to cover it. Yeah, you could do it in Playmaker real time. Depending on the plane, some planes take a long time though. All right, there we go. We got our red. Is it lined up? How's that lined up there? That's good. All right, that's good. Just that little leading edge accent. Kind of cool. I mean, I could make that tip red a little further, but I don't think so. I think I'm going to leave it like that. I'm starting to doubt this tail, though. Oh, he changed his name. Okay. All right, so far I'm liking life here with this for sure. All right, so I got my little bit of accent on the wing. I got my stripes going down the side. I got the Vra Aviation logo. Got the old school nose cone. Now we want the diamond pattern. This is going to be tough. All right, let's see. Go to here. All right, so that's my diamond pattern. So let me think about how to do this here. See, right now it's on top of all this stuff here, which is not good. Oh yeah, absolutely. You're able to fly them in X-plane, X-plane 11. I could go for the pure red tail. Let's experiment with the red tail. All right, I'm going to hold off on the diamond here. Let's experiment with the pure red tail. This is called Affinity. It's a lot cheaper than Photoshop too. It's like 39 bucks I think I paid for it. I didn't feel like spending $22 a month on Photoshop or whatever it is. This was like, I got it on sale. Ooh, I like that red tail. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. You'll get there, and Mr. Aviation. You just gotta, get yourself a job. When you're able to get a job, save up your money, get a PC. What do you think, Red Tail? Is the red tail too much? Is the red tail too much? Um, I think the red tail is too much. I think the red tail is too much. What do you guys think? All right, 25 bucks is pretty good. You're a drum player. I'm a guitar player, keyboard player. You're a drummer. That's pretty cool. Keep saving your money up. Get yourself a PC. Just got to save, work hard and save, and you get the things you want in life. That's for sure. All right, I'm not sure about the red tail. I'm not sure. Yeah, I know, but I'm not sure about that red tail. I mean, it certainly picks up. See, if I do the red tail, then I can't. I'll have to do a circle to put the VRA logo in, like a white circle to put the VRA logo in. All right, let me just do this piece and see. I can't do a black circle because the VRA, it has black in it, so you won't be able to see it. I'm just going to do this and we'll see what it looks like. All right, let's just do that. Crap. Let's see. Boom. Boom. All right, let's just see what that looks like. Not liking the red tail. Not liking the red tail. Like the red elevators, like Blazin said, but not liking the red tail. All right, that goes. Delete. figure out the diamond. I guess it's okay if it covers these pieces. We'll see. Let me just see here. I want to do a big ass diamond. Okay, that's that. And just duplicate. Damn it. There was a way I could do a diamond fill. Can I do a fill with a image? Let me just see here. Get rid of this. I'm just going to do this real quick. I want to see something. Fill. Gradient? No. Color? No. Swatches? No. None. I can't paste a fill in there, can I? That would be cool if I could. That didn't work. Alright, so this is, I gotta figure out something to do with the tail. We gotta figure out something with the tail. Because I'm not digging the red. Although I do like the red elevators. But I'm not digging the red. Now, just putting a simple Vra logo. If I go to, alright, let me just go to this guy here. Drop that on there. Oh, we want to put this down here. No, we don't. We want to leave it where it is. Well, now I could do a black circle around it, but it's got the white background, but I think it's got to be a little bit bigger and a little further down. So let's just make it a little bit bigger and a little further down. That's not what I want. Nice and simple. I mean, I could do it bigger, like I could make it like this. And that's going to be, I'm going to have to figure out how to cut it. That's going to be a pain in the ass. So I'd rather just do it like this. We could make it a little bigger. I don't quite want it on the curve, but it can be like there. Yeah, the problem with, that's a great idea, putting it on the rudder too, but the problem is that because the rudder is in a different angle, it's a real pain in the neck to do. Because you actually have to cut the logo to make it line up properly. And believe me, I've done that before, and I mean, I could do that, but if I can get away with not having to do that, it's much easier. See, I like that. That's fine. That's fine. Just mulling it over, guys. Huh. I think the A's got to go up a little bit. So like it's got to go like that, and I can move it over up like this a little bit. Like that. That's good. I like that. That's how it's going to be, baby. That's how it's going to be. Well, I can't really do that. Let me just see if I can. this a 3D quick look. Doesn't let me do that. Yeah, this is... Let me just see if it can... There's a way to do... Alright, that's how it would look at night. So there's, it shows you the landing gear and everything going down. Just brings you through the... There's the air brakes. And one thing that has this plane, it's got a very narrow space between the landing gears, so you got to be careful when you're turning it on the ground, because it sometimes has a tendency to want to actually flip over, or flip, kind of like flip a little bit. So, all right, enough of that. All right, I like the way that VRA looks. It's simple. Simple is good. All right, so we got to get it lined up on the other side now. So we got that one there. So let's duplicate. And we're going to rotate that way. And we're going to have to try to line this. Oop, crap. We're going to have to try to line this up the way it is there. All right, so let's see. I got it like... All right, so we got it like... pretty close to the edge. And sort of lined up with this edge there. Let's try that. No, I'm not going to do a circle. I'm not going to do a circle. I don't have a circle on any of my other planes, so... Alright, so that A definitely has to come down. And this thing's got to move over. You know, trying to follow along with the same livery conventions that I have on our other planes. I have a bunch of other planes that I've done. Alright, that A still has to come down a little bit. Because if I did a circle, it would create some complication. All right, so I like that. Let's see. So let's. It was just about even with that little plate there. Okay, so that's good. I think that's too low. Because that little plate is right in the middle of that. So this guy's got to come up a little bit. This guy has to come up. This guy. Alright, so that's good. Alright, so got to come towards the front a little bit. That should be good like that. Well, I think I like that. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. You rarely see the bottom of the plane when it's flying, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. But I like my red tips. I like the red leading edge, or I should say leading edge highlight. I like the red elevator. I like the stripes. I like the nose cone. I like the Vra Aviation logo. I think I'm just going to sleep on it. I think if I have to put anything else on there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get rid of this. Save these. Okay. And let's load up X-Plane. Now we're not going to be in VR, we're going to be in 2D, but that's okay. You love it, eh? Alright, let me go to Challenger. Take a little bit of time to load this up. We're almost done here. go, almost there. All right, this is what it looks like on the inside. The Challenger, beautiful plane. I love flying this plane. It's awesome in virtual reality. Let's see. What I want to do though is I want to ooh. What do you think? Look pretty cool? I don't know if there's much more that I need to do to this plane. What do you think? I think it looks pretty damn good. It's simple, which is what I like. Hey, dude, you got to learn the word please or would you mind? Because when you type stuff like that, it comes off as you being demanding. So if you say, hey, would you mind taking off and checking out the plane? Then I'd be like, sure. But when you give me a command like take off, my tendency is to say, no, that's okay. So just be a little bit polite. I will take off though, because I want to see what it looks like in the air. That's okay, man. You bet. No, that's. I'm just saying, like when you give demands like that in chat, it comes off as honestly, it comes off as obnoxious. So you just want to be polite. All right, I'm going to take off. I'll just get my yoke set up here. Got the yoke. Now I'm not used to flying in 2D. I'm used to flying in 3D, so this is going to be kind of odd for me. M9, how you doing, man? I saw you before. Have you been hanging out this whole time? All right, let me see. What do I got here? I want my APUs off. We don't need APUs on. And how much gas do I have? Well, let me get some gas, because I don't have any gas. I have very little gas. Your wife made you turn down the volume. Okay. All right. All right, let's take off. Then I'll pause it so we can take a look at it in the air. Let's do that. Here we go. Get my flaps set here. Looking good, man. I think it looks nice. It's simple. It's simple, but effective. And that's what you like. Here we go. Release the brakes. Oops, a little bit all over the place here. Let's get it up in the air. Man, I cannot stand flying in 2D. Can't see anything. I want to pause it because I want to get a couple of shots here. Looks pretty nice in the air, doesn't it? That's the shadowy side. We want this side here. I like that. All right, let's get a screenshot of that. Thank you. I'm not sure if it's quite done yet, but I think it's done. You like the bullet? The Vra Aviation bullet? Yeah, I thought it was kind of old school. You know, it reminds me of like Eastern Airlines. It's sort of military. I may change it. We'll see. I have to have a way though to. I have to have a way to end the stripe though. See, that's the problem. I have to have a way to end that stripe. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave it. It is weird flying in 2D. I like that shot right there. That looks pretty cool, though. Alright, guys. I think that's going to do it for me in this stream. I'm kind of wiped out. So, I'm going to sleep on this one. Who knows? I may barrel roll. Nah. Well, I could. I guess I can. What the hell? Do I got enough speed? Oh, let me get her down here. 229. I think I need a little bit more speed. All right, we'll get a barrel roll in here. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. I appreciate you guys watching. That's going up to the sky there, boy. Looks like a rocket ship. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, guys. Hit that like button if you're watching on YouTube, and join me again for another stream on Bambino VR. And thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Like I said, I might sleep on this, make a few more changes, but I think it's pretty much where I want it. So once I get it done, I'll put it up on the org. So if you fly a Challenger and you want to use it, you'll be able to. And simple as that. All right, guys. Cheers. Have a good evening. Thanks for watching. Take care, guys.